You have done well to restore the fountains of dirge, but they cannot shield you fully. Not with the power I now control. This is nothing more than a dream, my pupil. I can do nothing here, but I can influence things. Do you remember your fellow students? They certainly remember you. They remember how you left them to die.
Oh, that's bullshit. You're not gonna get inside my head like that. That's absolute nonsense. I'd have saved them if they could. You're what killed them, you and Gal. Both the gals. No, that is not getting inside my head. That is absolute nonsense. You're gonna have to do a lot better than that. That is not John Irenicus right there.
They died, so there would be nothing holding you back. Their deaths ensured that you were properly motivated. Without you, they would still be alive.
White demon!
That is so tenuous.
You betray... Longsword!
Yeah, that is... No, I'm sorry, that is not getting inside my head. That is just... No. I mean, there's grasping at straws, and then there's everything that Master Lee just said. It's a shame there wasn't an option to bring up his child there and then.
I'm sorry.
Wait, who said that?
Now I see...
Oh, that's a shame that broke.
Your technique!
It wasn't you.
Impressive, but this was only a dream. You will not be so fortunate tomorrow.
You're awake! It sounds like the army is on the move. They're on their way up the mountain. Sky left a few hours ago. He said he was going to see how far up the mountain they had come. We haven't heard from him since, and I'm worried.
Look! He's back!
Well, that's convenient for my nerves.
Sorry for being late.
Are you alright?
Fine, never been better. Once the bleeding stops, I'll be good as new. I went down the mountain to scout them out. I figured I could get a good estimate of how many were coming and get back here. It didn't work out like I planned. There are Lotus assassins by the score, and golems too. You didn't bury them all. They have a lot more. Imperial Army flyers in the distance, too. They'll be here soon.
Bad, bad, very bad. What are we going to do? They'll be across the main bridge in no time.
Right, let's destroy the bridge. Yeah, that was my first thought as well.
Yes, we must. The golems are not just the ones you saw before. Bigger ones, giants, siege golems.
Siege golems? Oh, I've heard of those. 30 feet tall and can throw an ox. Well, pretty darn far. I didn't have time to measure. Oh, they crush walls, too. It would be bad if they reached us. The casks I took off the Dragonfly would make short work of the bridge, though. A little fire, and whoosh! Earth meets sky.
You will need someone to keep any advanced Lotus assassins away from you. I will accompany you.
No, it's too dangerous for just one person. I'll go as well.
Oh, it looks like the whole of the royal family is going to get wiped out. Right, Dawnstar, you're in charge. Take your subordinate, the former princess. She's not a princess anymore. And protect Kang.
What? You would put her in charge of my safety?
Now, Lien. We have to hurry. It's an emergency, so follow my lead.
You assume a great deal, Dawnstar, but it is not my choice. Gather your toys, Kang.
Yes. As fast as I can without dropping the casks. Earth meets sky, remember?
But what about the rest of us? Why just send them? Why are we sitting here holding our... Oh, I get it. They're coming here too, aren't they?
Well, who? The Lotus assassins? But they'd have to fly to get past the wall, and the winds are too strong.
Hundreds may die in crashes, but a few will get through. Do you really think Death's Hand minds such losses?
I wish we'd stop what's the word? Making something into being a human, giving something human emotions, because Death's Hand isn't. The word will come to me in a bit. But yeah, Death's Hand doesn't mind anything because he's mindless. Right, everyone spread out.
My wounds will make me a burden if I stay at your side. I will keep guard over the temple itself. Groups landing there should be small enough for me to handle. Kang, old friend, I'd like to borrow a few of your marvelously explosive casks. I have something special in mind for any assassins who breach our lines.
What? Yes, whatever you want. I have enough on my mind. During the night, I made some, reinforcements to the marvelous Dragonfly. I don't sleep much, you see, ever. Anyway, I doubt we could escape, but we can make a dent.
A short run in the flyer to take the brunt of their advance. It might be a worthwhile mission, or it might be suicide.
Well, what isn't these days? It's not necessary. I leave the decision to our illustrious leader.
Yeah, it is true, but it's better to fight them with the wind going forward. I suspect the winds will wipe us out. I do really like Kang, but he's probably going to die anyway. And there is, of course, a possibility we'll survive. I mean, we've never tried it. We know where we're going. I mean, I've also returned from death once. You know what? We've upgraded the Dragonfly as much as we could. If anyone has a chance, it's us. We're better armed than they are. We know the territory. We've got the water dragon. I say we fight them in the air, and we'll assault the bridge after.
Yes, that's the way! I knew you'd be up for it. Off we go! Everyone be ready for our return.
Make every shot count. We'll need the help.
Okay, so it sounds like this is actually important then. Okay, so this is a kill everything. Let's put Dragon's Wrath there, can I? There we go. There's a lot of motorbikes been going past my house all day, and I'm not one of them because my MOT's expired. We're doing my interview and everything, and that's really come across at the end of that last recording. It's really annoying. Obviously it's not annoying when I do it. But yeah, it is kind of ruining the recording a little bit today. Shit, this is all going wrong. This attack isn't fully auto. It's nowhere near as good as the other one, to be honest. Yeah, this is actually better. Well, this is the hardest mission by a long way. Oh, not this crap again. That was bad there. Just flew right into a bullet. Missed then. Okay, well that last attack gave me an absolute heart attack when the thing exploded. But yeah, we got it. We've also got another ship weapon. So there is a mini-games option at the menu. So I don't know if you activate it there. But it almost implies there's going to be another ship battle.
Well flown and fought! It didn't stop them, but that black eye will make them think twice about our resolve. Now, back to bringing down the bridge.
You better have enough explosives left. Dawnstar and I can't hold them off forever.
Are you sure I shouldn't just charge the main gate? They wouldn't be expecting that.
Unexpected acts are not always successful acts.
You have a narrow understanding of success in battle, bun man. Must be your small head.
Speaking as someone here who has actually died, it's pretty rubbish. So, no, they'll be here soon enough. You'll have your fill of battle, Black Whirlwind.
My fill? I have been sated from wine and battle, but never filled.
We will stand to the last. That is the duty of a guardian.
It looks like we won't have long to wait. Kang better keep his mind on his task at the bridge, or this will be a short last stand.
Wait, I sense something.
Time is better spent doing than talking.
You must listen to me, girl. There isn't much time. You must search Dirge and look for the chests that were hidden all these years. When the Emperor attacked, we hid ancient weapons and other treasure in these chests to keep them safe from Sun High's greedy hands. With the wards restored, spells that had hidden these chests were wiped away. You must find them if you can. They will be all throughout Dirge.
What are you staring at? Shouldn't we be going to the bridge?
You didn't see him, did you? It doesn't matter. I know what we're looking for. Follow me.
That is because Silk Fox is rubbish. All she had was a title, and now it's been taken away from her. So we're supposed to be defending him, but let's try and find some of these weapons first. So far, I have found nothing. Oh. That is not what I was expecting it to trigger like. I wonder how close we have to get to trigger that. Thankfully, he's not dead. There must be one for me, one for Silk Fox, and maybe one for Scholar Ling. Okay, we must hold the bridge at all costs. There's no reason to return to the inner courtyards. I don't know if that jump means it's just spawned something.
I have to wedge the casks of dragon powder under the bridge. The Lotus assassins are sure to come up that pass any minute. Keep them from this end of the bridge. Here they come! Hold them off! I only need a minute!
Try not to fight like a farmer, Dawnstar.
Let's remember that I am... Oh dear, this is weird. Let's remember that I am actually a princess and you're not. Wow, this is really unwieldy. Oh well, at least they don't seem to be spawning in properly. See, I'm double pressing left here, but I'm moving up. And come on, fucking hell.
La nuts and bolts! One of the fuses came loose. I need another minute. Or two.
You doddering fool! Get it done!
I appreciate the attempt at diversity, it just doesn't really work.
It's done! Get away before it explodes! The fuse is a short one! It will stop the main force, but flyers don't stop at bridges. Our friends at the temple may have only gained a few minutes.
Okay, let's go. I mean, hopefully I haven't missed any more hidden weapons out here. Part of me thinks there must be a Silk Fox weapon out here somewhere, but... oh well, fuck Silk Fox.
Damn it, they've given us a few minutes already. Dawnstar and the Princess did their job too well. That's better.
Just shut up and get ready.
Ah yeah, there might be some Black Whirlwind axes around
now
here.
that's a big one. Finally, a worthy fight.
Don't know if I'm better looking for some axes or just hitting him. Oh, power attack as Black Whirlwind is still rubbish. All these fighting classes have rubbish yellow apart from my character. Axe is actually really good style, you know. Right, let's hope we can find a weapon.
I think we should go back to the temple. And quickly, before those flyers drop more Lotus assassins.
More is good. Let them come.
But we'd be safer in the temple.
We're safer if I destroy the enemies they send. I prefer an active defense.
Yeah, I kind of feel like there's more to kill here. Yeah, there we go.
However much I would enjoy your conversation, I really think we should concentrate on not getting killed for now.
Oh. That isn't what I was suspecting. That can't be your weapon, surely. Oh, it is. Okay, they just used a symbol of swords. That was confusing. But we have now got a better weapon for Black Whirlwind. Maybe that'll come into play at some point. I wonder if by going this way I'm making a decision to engage more? Yeah, it looks like it. Whoa, he's good. I appreciate their 0 XP kick fodder, but that's still pretty bloody good. And he just jibs him. Gibson. Oh, nice. I don't know what Untold Slaughter does for us, but it sounds good. Oh, maybe I don't have any focus. Actually, Black Whirlwind, that's probably about right. Okay, I can't go in the tents. Looks like... Can I go? No. The Black Whirlwind is needed for the defense of the temple. He should head north and up the stairs to the temple when he is done slaughtering enemies in the temple courtyard. Still, I've got to say, Black Whirlwind is bloody good. I don't know what Scholar Ling would have made of those enemies, but... Ah, look, just judded again. Yeah, it spawned some more. I shouldn't have done that. Why do I keep pressing that button? I don't know why they programmed that into the game, honestly. It's so bad.
That racket is distracting me from the cries of my enemies. Sky better have a good reason for ringing that bell.
Yeah. Right, you keep the Lotus Assassins busy here. I'll go to the temple.
I won't stop until they're ankle deep in blood. Head first. Ah! Ha, 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 ha. Come to my axes, all of you.
Good, you are here. The trap is set, the signal sent. It's all up to you now.
Trap, signal. Have I forgotten something?
No, this is something I couldn't tell you about. Please, give me a chance to explain. You'll like what I have to say, I hope. I was approached, once or twice. The Lotus Assassins offered much, even the chance of returning my daughter. But I assure you, I did not plan to betray you. You showed me that the world, my life, is not as pointless as I once thought. My daughter is long dead. Their offer only shows how desperate you have made them.
Why does this preface need to exist? What haven't you told me? I could have been prepared.
I couldn't take the chance that someone else in the group had been approached. They might tell Death's Hand the plan was discovered. This is a chance to isolate the leader of the troops. Death's Hand thinks that he and a group of assassins will enter the temple unopposed. But I have a surprise. I set traps. Remember how I asked Kang for some of his explosive casks? The assassins will be destroyed, and Death's hand will be yours alone.
Why not blow them all up, Death's hand included?
From what I have seen, he is stronger than that. If he is damaged by the blast, good. But you are the one meant to fight the power behind him. He's an arrogant one. I doubt he'd consider the possibility that my loyalty to you would be stronger than my fear of him. The bell was the signal. He'll be here. Thank you for this opportunity, by the way. I could never face Death's hand myself, but I want to make him pay for thinking I would be so weak. Use my daughter against me, will he? Make him hurt.
Very good, Sky. You have proven a useful tool.
Guess again, you slab of rot. That should soften him up. I may not be able to fight him while I'm wounded, but at least I did this. I'll go warn the rest.
I guess that explains why they wounded him rather than just kill him.
You have a better grip on your fellows than my master thought. The plight of a dead child is difficult motivation to resist.
Oh, that's an interesting point, you know? Lee knows much about perverting such Lee knows much about perverting such motivations. His child is his excuse. His child, Dawnstar.
He would kill you for your slander, but he will not have to. I am Death's hand. Sun Li commands that you die. I must obey. The will of the Master guides me. The strength of the dragon empowers me. I cannot be defeated. I must obey.
That's nonsense. You're just a shell. A shadow. Let us see how fearsome you are.
You know nothing about me, about what I endure. Your fists will not defeat me, not while I must obey.
Ah, good. We can wound him with our sword. That means we're probably okay. Yeah, he shouldn't do power attacks, Death's hand. They're rubbish. Yep, every power attack just opens him up. Ah, wrong direction. Oh, I should probably have done something about that. That's it. 2,000 experience, 2,000 money.
You refuse to see it, don't you? You must know who Death's Hand is by now, but what he is defies you, defies your skill. He is more than Sun Qin ever was. Sun Hai linked him to the stolen power of the Water Dragon, and bound him to my armor to taunt me, an unrelenting, unbeatable force that wore the face of my betrayal. Now he is mine.
Ah, I've learned much, Lee. Oh, that isn't where I expected it to end. I should probably finish that sentence. Ah, this leads to what I want to know. Your words do not frighten me, Lee. I know all about you. I know more than you might know yourself.
Do you pretend to have insight into my character? Some great truth from beyond the pale that will reform me? I am no villain. There is no malice in my actions. I had no choice. My brother had no restraint. A world under his heel would be chaotic and violent. I will bring order. I will ensure that everyone is safe within their roles.
Yes, I learned much about you. I learned of your family. You use them to justify this, but your child still lives.
What foolishness is this? Death has addled your senses. You bring up memories that are mine alone to bear, and then you claim that they are false? I will not hear this. Your tongue profanes a place in my heart where no one is permitted.
Oh, we have to tell him the name. We can't drag it out. Sagacious Zoo was meant to kill her, but he spared her. It's Dawnstar.
You are truly speaking nonsense. Dawnstar? Ridiculous. But you have no doubt. Your voice is unwavering. You believe this with all your being. You force my hand. I must picture her, unblinded by strategy or hate, and consider what it would mean if she truly were my child. I must answer, it does not matter.
But why does it not matter? The death that spared this was averted. The gods are not so harsh after all.
If I had the emotions you think I should, I would have defended her or died at her side. But her death had no real meaning to me, so neither does her life. I am forced to confess that my first feeling was not sorrow at her loss, but anger at my brother for destroying my possessions in so petty a manner. In the end, it changes nothing. I intend to make the Empire a better place. As a god, it will be a simple matter. Arise, Death's Hand! You are bound to this power, and you will not stop until this fool is dead.
You try to use everyone, Lee. As a spirit monk, though, I can take Death's Hand away from you.
You have learned much about your heritage as a spirit monk, but you missed the most important lesson. They are all dead. Their skill did not save them.
Not all of them.
Do you intend to rescue Death's Hand? Perhaps you think you can appeal to his conscience, to the remnants of kin that swim in that helmet.
No, I'm going to cheat. I'm just going to bind him. He's just an automaton. He doesn't think. I wonder if I can really do this with my powers. That would be very good. But this, I know this will work. I know I can bind things to me, and technically he isn't a living spirit, and I'm not going to make him do anything that he wouldn't have done on his own. I'm not going to gamble on this. I'll help Sun Kin resist you by binding him to me, and I'll lead him to the afterlife after.
Will you? Even if you could, I believe you would find it difficult to release so valuable a tool. Come then, pit your will against mine. Take him if you can.
Did I lose? Ah, no, I'm playing the real Sunken, and I'm fighting Death's Hand. I wonder if he's got Chi Strike. Yes, he does.
Enough! You have cut the strings to my puppet, but you will know defeat soon enough. I grow closer to the heavens by the minute. Take this corpse. See if you can throw away such a useful tool. I will face you at the height of my power, in the heart of my empire. Your master awaits you, child.
Please, let me rest. Let my spirit finally have some peace.
Okay. I've got enough living comrades. I don't need to take this poor tortured soul with me. I'll release you from this prison.
Your master is diminished with my loss, even if he does not admit it. Thank you, Spirit Monk, for letting me rest.
So that is the first soul I have passed on to the afterlife. That is one of my reasons to exist. Well, I've done it vicariously through other means before, but I haven't just directly bound someone and moved them on. So it was a very important thing that I did there. I didn't expect that. Oh, the game's continuing. Thought I might have had a break.
We are victorious! But how long will this peace last?
The day already drags like an overloaded ox. Our enemies should be more efficient.
I do not shy from meaningful combat, but eliminating your boredom is not a worthwhile cause to fight for.
If there's no wine, there should be fighting. That's the way of things for a warrior.
Okay, well, I'm going to leave it here for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Oh yeah, I have got some points to raise before we move on, actually. Salt Fox could have defended Wildflower, but she didn't. She cowered herself. She didn't help Little Flower, she didn't pick her up. That was very cowardly. That's why she's the bottom of our little gang. And Death's Hand, Sunken, was on the edge of going insane as well, by the sounds of it. He was very tired of his situation, so we couldn't have had him as a companion, really. My job is to move on these souls, so I did that. And I'm not afraid of Master Lee. I mean, look at my gang. I've got a good gang here. I've got Black Whirlwind, who's actually really good at fighting. I've got all my other members who are good at certain things. So I'm feeling pretty confident about this. I know I haven't stuck a save in for ages. That's not good. But we'll worry about that next time. So thank you for watching. Come back for the next part of Jade Empire.